Hey y'all, it's Tanya here at TJ Paper Creations. Um, Today I was just going to bring y'all along and show you what I was going to do with these bank envelopes. I don't believe I've ever seen anybody use any of these in their journals, but you know, like the Bible says, there's never nothing new under the sun. So I'm sure somebody's probably thought about it and done it and whatever. I just haven't seen it. So this one, this envelope is just, it came like this, like a big gigantic coin, you know, just a coin envelope. That's what it looks like. So I took that apart, which, you know, I made a mess there, but that's not going to matter because we're going to cover all this up. But to do that, I just used a letter opener and just kind of tried to, you know, go on there real easy and get that off. So that's what I did. I opened this one up. Now this one is from a different bank, and it actually comes like this. Okay. So what I did was just pull this part out and just left this there, and it's going to be like a little pocket. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do with that one. This is the same, you know, same envelope here. So I took that off. Now, right here, what I want to do is, because this is going to get in my way, and this is kind of going at a slant, so I'm going to take my scissors, and I'm just going to keep on going with the slant there, like that, and then cut that off. Like that. Okay, now we're gonna try to cover this. I'm fixing to start a new journal, and it's going to be in mostly, y'all, it's green, green, and green, and green. So, well, actually, let me show you. This is going to be the cover, and these are just some pages that I had pulled to put in there. These are some of those we made the other day. And that's going to be the fabric flip. Anyway, it's called The Lord is My Shepherd. And it has sheep on it. And other than that, that's pretty much it. See, it's mostly just green, green, green. This is another one I made. I just thought it would match because it had a lot of green on it. So, anyway, and then this is one of those belly band pages we made the other day that Lisa at Sunset Maple Studio showed us how to do those. But, anyway, there's not a whole lot of color to it, so you could just add whatever colors you want, but I'm going to kind of stick with greens and maybe a little bit of pink and maybe a little bit of yellows. So, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, anyway, I'm going to start that one in the next day or two. So, I pulled out some papers. Now, you want to try to use something kind of thin for this because you're going to be covering, well, some of this one will be covered on both sides. I don't know, this one won't have to be. See what I'm going to do with this one. Let me show you what I'm planning on doing. This is going to go, I'm going to glue that down on the top of the page there. And then I'm just going to glue it on two sides. This can be a little tuck there. So all I'm going to have to do is cover that. So I'm going to put here glue because if I don't, I'll be covered it and didn't need to. So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And then that way, too, this will flip up and you can have some writing space there. And then this will flip open and then you'll have a little pocket there. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Sorry, I'm getting caught up in looking at it. Alright, so first of all, I'm going to cover, I think I'm going to cover the inside with this, because if you wanted to, I know it's dark, but if you used a black pen, you could still see it if you wanted to journal on it too. So what I'm going to do here is flip this over. Let's see, make sure I don't get my head in the way. Okay, now do it like this, and then I'm just going to trace. Now this is how I do it. I don't know, I'm sure there's probably an easier way to do this. Oh man, but you know, I don't know what it is. So because it's such a weird shape there, and instead of cutting it off straight, I'm just going to use that shape, and it'll just, you know, look a little different. So that's what I'm going to put there. Now here you're not going to see all of that, but I'm going to try to cover as much of it as I can. So I'm going to use a, let's see, yeah, that would kind of work with it. I'm going to use this, I think. It's not wanting to sit all the way down in that corner there. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to trace, oops. I can't see where I'm going here. Trace that all the way down like that. There we go. So that's going to be on that one. Alright, and then on the inside there, let's see. Let's do this. What do you want it to be? Let's see. That in there. Okay, fold that back, and then we're gonna copy that. Okay, then I'm just gonna cut these out. And I'm going a little bit inside of the pencil mark, so that way you'll have a little bit of a border showing, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to want that or not, but I think if I don't like it, I can just ink that part, and it will be just fine. Not going very much inside that one. Okay, let's see here. This corner don't want to cooperate with me. Yep, that's not going to work, because it's not going to let me fold that, so I'm going to have to cut just a little bit more off of there. Making a big old mess, y'all. That's what we do. Oh yeah, that'll give us room where we can close that. And like I said, we're going to ink around all that, so it will be just fine. So there's that one. Okay, let's see. This one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I made a mess. Yeah, I did it this way. Or did I? What did I do? You knew what I did. So I guess we can use this one on the front, which is not really what I wanted to do. Because I was wanting to use this on the front. Okay, well, we'll just do it again if we got enough room here. I think we do. Let's do it again. Just ripped that one down. Okay, hopefully I can see the pencil mark to cut out around this because it's on dark, very dark paper. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's very hard to see, but since that lid is so shiny, maybe I can see it. Let's see here. This probably would have been easier if I had to cut these off straight. But what would be the fun in that? Surely you don't want it too easy. Well, if somebody's got an easier way to do this, please let me know. Because I would love to know. I mean, you'd think it would be straight since I followed the pencil lines, but apparently my pencil wasn't straight. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, that'll be good enough. Okay, so we've got that one, this one, and let's see. This one. Oh, that's real faint. Really faint. Definitely having a hard time seeing this one. I don't know why, it's almost like my pencil wasn't writing very good. Okay. Take that off because it's distracting me. Let's see here. Take just a tad of that off of there. Yeah. It's weird how this little thing was very weird shaped. So, didn't realize that. Okay. Yeah. That will be good enough too. Okay, so we've got those 3 pieces. And now that one doesn't need anything. This one's going to be part of that. And then, let's see, we want this front done. And like I said, I was wanting to use this. I'll be able to get the butterfly in there. But that's okay. Let's see. Really, if you wanted to do this easier and have a little bit of a border, instead of doing it like I'm doing it, you could scooch this up just a little bit. You would at least have that side done. But yeah, it's going to be kind of iffy both ways. I'm not talking a whole lot because I'm trying to concentrate. And that ain't helping me either, but... oh, goodness. Goodness. There I go with that again. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I just repeat myself all the time. I can't help it. It's just the way I am. Probably better just to mute the sound, and then you don't have to listen to me, you can just watch. I do not need to start humming, do I? Tell y'all this is gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. I've done these before. I've just done them. Haven't done one on camera. I don't remember having this much trouble. If I had remembered, I wouldn't be doing it on camera. I can tell you that. Yeah, that'll work. So. Messes. Alright, now, let's try using glue stick, because well, this one's done glued the lid shut. It's because it's almost empty and it's getting cruddy in there. First though, let's do some inking around the edges, and that way what's left showing maybe won't look so bad, you know. Inking can hide a world of mistakes. That's probably why I like using ink so much. On this side is just put some cut me a piece of coffee dyed paper on there, and then it can be written on too, drawn on. Oh goodness, my sponge is just getting all cruddied up. that's one reason why you want to use thin paper on this too, because by the time you get all the paper, all this covered up, it makes it kind of bulky if you're using too thick. If your paper's a little too thick, it will bulk it up really quick. So that's why I'm using these digitals. And then I've got a few sheets over there of some scrapbook paper that was real thin. I don't know where I got it from, but probably Hobby Lobby or something. Yeah, it's one of those packs that's got like 500 pages in it. I don't think it's that many, but I exaggerate. But it has a lot of pages in it. And they're very thin, and they're all single-sided also, so okay, that's bugging me, so that glued down better there. Alright, now one more side here. Okay, I think that's enough ink. I don't know, do we want to ink this too? Maybe so. It's supposed to go there. Yep, that'll work. Okay. So, let's do the glue stick thing, because sometimes slide it around a little bit if it gets in the wrong spot. Sometimes. I think it depends on too the type of paper you're putting it on. Okay, so let's see here. As good as it's gonna get, y'all. Surprised it got that good. Okay, so there's that one. And you know, let's try to get this one in there because this is gonna be a booger. I just know it. Uh-oh. Got too too much glue where I didn't need it a while ago. Yeah, it's gonna be a booger. And I see already I need to take a little bit more off of there. It's a little fiddly, y'all, but I think it'll be cute in the long run. That's going to be the problem, is trying to get that all the way over. I don't think I'm going to put too much glue over on that side. Close that up, okay? And then on this one, I forgot to ink that. Well, I can probably ink it. On there actually, because one side's not even gonna show. Let's see. We'll try it and see. Yep. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see how this one's gonna fit. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. Not very good with the driving the glue stick, y'all, but oh well. Boy, Miss Gail, tell you what, she knows how to do it. Okay, got that, got that. Now all we need is this one. Just a little bit off of there. Oops. Think you got something picked up and you didn't. Okay, I think I need to take a little more off there. Okay. a whole lot because it's, oops. Trying to tear it up. Okay. Oh, wrong way. The wrong way. Okay. Okay, there we go. So that's what it's going to look like, you guys. Let me fold this. Ink that a little bit there. Okay. So now I think what we can do is put some I'm trying to find some. There's some. Okay. That and that. Glue that there, and then you can use that to journal on. If you wanted to too, you could kind of tear that to size, and then you'd have some cute little jagged edges if you wanted that look. There we go. So okay. Now, there you go. Now, how cute is that? You can stick something there, in that pocket there. You can actually write on this too if you've got a dark enough pen. Use that for journaling. Or you could stick a little pocket. I have made them before where I put a little pocket here and stuck a tag in there. So you can do that too. Just whatever turns you on. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there you go. glue it down to your page like that. Then you've got to flip up. You can do your journaling on that. You can journal underneath there. You can open this up here. Then you've got a journaling card you can put in there. You can make a pocket here, which I think I might do. I'm not sure. Or you can put a little belly band there. Just whatever. Or you can just leave it like it is and journal on it. And then you can just decorate the front of that. So there you go. So that's what I had for y'all today, you guys. Just a banking envelope. This one right here would be totally so much easier. And I had even thought about on this one with the flap, you can just add some paper there, and then you could have your little tuck there, and then this could go up and glue, and you could have a tag stuck in there. I don't know what you could do with this part. Actually, you could just fold those back like that and glue those down like that, glue that around, and then you would have a tuck there. It would be kind of roomy. You could even cut those off and just not even use those. But this one would be even easier because it's more, doesn't have as many curves and corners and all that. And then it would just be like a little folio that you could just, just flop open. And what would be cute too is to put your little brad there, have a little swing tab to keep that closed. Swing it open. There you go. That would be cute too, you guys. If I had more time, I would do another one, but I don't. So, I hope y'all enjoyed that video. And if you give it a try, let me know. I would like to see what you do with it. And hope you enjoyed that video. Alright, y'all. It's fixing to be time for me to get in the bed. So, love you guys, and y'all take care, and give me a thumbs up, please. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Okay, thanks, guys.